What is good? Welcome back to the channel. So, for those of you that are familiar with MBTI, the Myers-Briggs type indicator, you'll know what the title means, and you'll understand that, or you can probably come to the conclusion that this is who I am. I am Intj-A, and I know most people don't or globally recognize the last letter, which is either the A or T, assertive or turbulent. And but I was like, let me just throw it in there just because. And it makes sense. Like replaying my life up until now, why I've been viewing the world differently than most of my peers. I know my type is very rare, and it explains the wealth that I have acquired, and explains my mindset, my goals, what I plan on achieving, and even my social circle. It all makes sense, and I don't mean for those that don't understand what I'm talking about. You'd be like, oh, you're superstitious, you're acting all paranoid, and oh, you can compare it to astrology. This is more factual. This is more grounded. And I'd like to give a shout out to Frank James. He's the one that actually brought light. It's one of the YouTubers that's brought light to this. But he does the best job explaining all the types and what are their habits, what's their natures, what are they likely to say. And I've done this test. I've actually implemented this test in my own life. I have a list of people, some INTJ shit. And it's funny that I'm recognizing this, but I have a list of people, and I asked them, I'm like, what's their type? And I document it because I believe if I'm going to proceed throughout my life, and I'm going to be collaborating or interacting with others, especially in a business manner, I'm gotta know what's the best way to interact with this individual without running my program into the ground. And I see why businesses and jobs, they use this to get a better gauge of who they're dealing with. So yes, I believe this is still very present. I don't believe this is outdated. I believe 16 is way more than enough to fit everyone, since everyone, let me not say that. Majority of people only have one personality type, and I believe that's the ISFJ. Like, they have no thoughts of their own. They want to do what's popular. They don't have any independent thoughts. They hate critically thinking, thinking deeply. At least the ones that I run into. Or probably, they're just the ones that I've noticed the most. I don't know. You guys tell me. My mom, I did a test with her. She's ISFJ. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I don't know. For the ones that plan on using this information to benefit off of it, it's probably already too late. It's the INTJ in me already going crazy, but no, it's too late. By the time you see this video and you're like, oh, you're INTJ, oh, his mom is ISFJ, oh, like it's too late, dude. You lost. But yeah, just so you know, I know the personality types, and I understand each one has their own views and thoughts, and yeah, I encourage you guys, if you haven't done it, I'll put the link in the bio or description. The personality type test, I encourage you to take it. You will find what I'm talking about. You'll start to relate a bit more to what I'm talking about. And once again, shout out Frank James. His sketches and skits have been great. It's been amazing. Like the amount of time he took into putting, and he has hundreds of them. And I'm just like, these are all so accurate. Some of them are like blown a bit too out of proportion, but hey, you can't, you win some and you lose some, you know. So I believe I'm doing my due diligence. Damn, I'm stumbling over hell words, but I'm doing this so I can improve the lives of many, and including the ones closer to me. And that's the most important, because I can easily be an INTJ and be like, fuck the world, I can do this on my own. I literally don't need anybody's help. But that's not reality. It's definitely not what my creator God has in store for me. And yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not too introverted. I believe I'm an ambivert. For those that don't know, it's both extrovert and introvert, depending on the situation. I believe that's what I am. I can go out and have a great time. And if I don't get invited to go out, I can still have a great time by myself. And yes, explains my dating life, right? Like, oh man, it explains a lot. But yeah, that was, I'm glad I was able to talk about this. I'm able to get this off my chest. And yeah, just share your experience on what your type is. Do you agree with what I said about INTJs? And if you disagree, leave a comment, of course. And yeah, peace.